Okay, cool. Shalom Akim. Call halarim la Yahaba Shem Yahshai Bashem Rakakudash. And double honors to the great most of the apostles, Thade Yahushai, for giving me the strength in order to make this video. This is the part 6 in the series of Planet of the Apes. This one's the third movie, War for the Planet of the Apes. And I might as well just get down to the trailer and I'll bring out some precepts as well. Because this is just the movie prior to the kingdom for the Planet of the Apes. As I said in the previous video, or in the beginning of the series, we've done part 1, about the fact that these 4 movies really link. It's 3 movies right now, but when the 4th movie comes out, which I think probably 2024, that's when they're going to release it. I have to check the trailer again because I think it's 2024. But I'll check the trailer and then I'll probably bring out some precepts as well for the next video too. So let me play it. And Yaratazar, I'll bring out some precepts and you're edified too. Alright, let's do this.
What are you gonna name? Do they look like just apes to you? He saved our lives. He was remarkable. Apes together! You're him. You're Caesar. We were searching for you for so long. I did not start this war. I fight only to protect apes. Human gets sick, ape gets smart. Then human kill ape. But not me. I run.
There are times when it is necessary to abandon our humanity, to save humanity.
I must pay. I will finish this. I offered you peace. I showed you mercy. You talk about mercy.
No matter what you say, eventually you replace us. That's the law of nature. So look what you've done.
What did the humans promise you? No matter what you do, you'll never be one of them. You are. We are the beginning! Apes together! Strong! We are the beginning! Apes together! Strong!
Have you come to save your apes?
I came for you.
Okay, cool. So that's the War of the Planet of the Apes, man. First was Rise of the Planet of the Apes. You can liken it onto the spirit being risen. Then you had Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Them increasing in the wisdom as well as Israel increasing in the wisdom of the scriptures, the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And of course, War for the Planet of the Apes, as you can see here. That's the title of the movie. War for the Planet of the Apes, which really, we're in a spiritual war right now, because of course we're in these chains of darkness and this flesh as well, which can be as a hindrance onto our spirits as well. If you go into, I think Galatians 5 or Galatians 6, pertaining to the flesh versus the spirit, that can also lag into a spiritual war as well, man. Having to deal with demons too. But then there's also a physical war, World War 3, which is to come as well, man, pertaining to the first and second war. That's referenced in Revelation, which is the time to come, where all the nations are gonna gather. When you go into Joel 3 in the valley of Yehoshaphat, where the nations are gonna gather there, fight war. Then eventually Yahushua is gonna come down with the chariots, and you're gonna see all of them start looking up. They're gonna notice the chariots. then they're gonna be like, wait, hold on. We're gonna be aiming upwards now. So that's when Yahushua is then gonna do a clean wipeout for these heathen nations, man, that are in resistance to Israel's rulership, which is Yahushua's kingdom. So let me just forward the beginning of the trailer, and then I'll bring presets as I'm, playing through the clip.
What is it? What are you gonna name them? Do they look like just apes to you? He saved our lives. He was remarkable. Apes together.
So even in that moment there, there's you could perceive there's a significance in that little scene there.
They look like just apes to you.
Like here, you can liken these onto like Israelites as dry bones, or even them. He even caught the truth late, man, because that's the way they're gonna be. Israel right now couldn't care less about Yahushua, before he comes back, in his absence right now. But of course, when he comes, that's when really, before he comes, there's going to be a lot of chaos that's going to be dealt with in Jacob's trouble. The mark of the beast season is going to be happening. Jacob's trouble is going to be happening in the midst as well. You got famines, you got pestilences, you got Leviathan as well. And here's other, I say offspring as well, another beast as well, unknown beasts, pertaining to Wisdom 11 verse 18, Ecclesiasticus 39 verse 28, spirits of vengeance. All these things are going to be happening prior to the coming of Yahushua as well. And of course, they'll be as props to then awaken 2/3, man, to this knowledge, to this truth. Because right now, let me see this. Hold on.
They look like just apes to you.
Look at the way they're just bringing out their arms, man. It's like they're asking him for something. That's why you can liken it onto 2/3 begging for the truth when it's already too late, man. Because this guy's name is Caesar, and of course, Caesar means leader as well, or emperor. If you go to etymology online, it says an emperor, a ruler, a dictator. In the late 14th century, Caesar from Caesar, originally a surname of Julian, gens in Rome, elevated to the title after Caesar, Caius Julius Caesar, 100 BCE to 44 BCE, became dictator. It was also used as a title of emperors down to Hadrian. So of course, the point is, it's a leader, emperor, ruler, a dictator. It also says here something that's interesting. Just a minor thing really, but yeah, it says Century Dictionary suggests Latin caesius, bluish grey for the eyes, and in this movie here, I think Caesar actually has blue eyes. If I forward it to a moment where you might see it, yeah, he's got bluish greyish eyes, man. Which obviously, is all just pertaining to the meaning of, he's the leader, he's the one who's different. He's the one to lead all of the apes, which of course one can liken it onto Yahushua, but of course I do know, just want to remind Arkham that this is just a fictional story, so, this is just a representation, it's not the real deal. The real deal is when Yahushua comes back, and of course, all the prophecies pertaining to him, wiping out the nation of Edom specifically, in his kingdom, and also all the prophecies of him coming back and, bathing in blood. Paraphrasing that scripture there. But where was that? But yeah, I was referring to the 2/3 really. They're not going to get it, man. It's going to be too late. And this is going to be them during Jacob's trouble. And also, when the men of Yahweh Shem Yahshua are roaming around too, that's the way they're going to be too. And of course, including women as well.
He was remarkable.
Yeah, you can see I just see that as that little, you know, where the brother would always have that little shalom, you know, as a greeting. You know, that's what I like in this part onto as well, man. And of course, these are pretty much representative of the heathen, man. The heathen soldiers, which really in the kingdom to come, they're going to be under subjection under Israel. So that's really that. So yeah, man. The point was, I had to check the timer for the thing. So the point was, obviously heathens are going to be under subjection. And of course, Jake going to be it, man. Really, anyone who's in any high position to really be in contact of with Yahushua as well would have gone through the labors which he required of them. So, you know, that's that little shalom, you know, as a brother. Salakia, I'm gonna get some more precepts as well. I'm probably getting too caught up with the trailer too. I mean, I'm mentioning them, but I need to be bringing them out as well. But let me get this. Hold on. Because I did mention about it being a spiritual warfare as well, first of all, before these other things would then occur as well. It's about, you know, first and second word passeth, man. Let me get this first, then I'll get that. So this is Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And obviously Esau Edom is simply just a vessel to carry that out in the physical world, man. You know, he's the one who's also, you know, bringing these communing with these demons as well, communing with Satan, you know, to bring the wickedness that he's destined to bring for a short time in this world via his mark, of course, which is the ultimate stop for him. So let me just see what principalities is. Real word for principalities.
Strong's G 746. Arche. Arche.
So obviously Greek root word arche, something like that. So it means beginning, origin. Let me actually see the person or thing that commences, the first person or thing in a series, the leader, that by which anything begins to be, the origin, the active cause, the extremity of a thing. Angels and demons. That's literally it right there, man. Of angels and demons. So principalities, just know, is referring to angels and demons, man. You know, powers in the heavens, one can say. So of course that's that. But we also know, despite being we know, of course, I say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, which means it's a spiritual war. That's why, you know, we pray and fast as we can right now. And of course, you know, we have another precept here that, you know, about the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Let's see. 1 Corinthians, what is it? Hold on. Yeah, this is it right here. So, okay, so I'll read from verse 3. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. Which is why, you know, Esau's getting cut from the scriptures that are being brought out by the brotherhood, man. You know, as they go out to camp, week in, week out, you know, in different states, different countries. It's all cutting up Esau's system, man. And of course, people that are, even people, just normal heathens that may come across the video, it might even provoke a thought within them, which really is just the Most High's will anyways, man. Which would then, obviously provoke Esau's awareness, which Esau's already aware of all this stuff. But, of course, the more people have attention onto the Akim, the more Esau's gonna have to clamp down on them, which would then bring in the famine of the word. But that's really the point right there. I know this time was going to be something, so I'm going to have to continue in the next clip, in the next video. So, Shalom wa Yahbashim Yashab Brakatha, and Yaharazazar. I'll upload the next video, then, you know, keep going with the series until it's done.